Hee hee, now that you've escaped, I hope you can still be an evil sister with me. I can't wait to wreak havoc all over the city. Gosh, you're so slow, evil. You could be complicit in a war crime right now if you weren't such a snail. Okay, evil, you're too slow. Come on, you need to speed up both for your own good and for entertainment value. If evil escapes, do you think we'll attain enlightenment? I think we'll become closer to God. The speed of this pole will make up for how slow evil is going. Finally, evil is going a little faster. Think about the entertainment value, damn it. Wow, evil is really booking it now. She's gonna crash through the vents at this rate. Maybe she should have spent some more time in those vents now that I think about it. Oh my god, she almost just crashed through one. I don't have insurance on her. Okay, I'm gonna text her. What should I say? Filtered. She might be. Am I the only one? Just fallen through a vent, everything's good. Where are you at? Are you out already? Do you need my help? Kind of overwhelmed by the amount of cinema I'm seeing in my chat right now. Hope I can live up to your expectations. Do you guys think it's really an exit? Would it not be guarded if so? I sent the text, "Hey Neuro, I've been locked in a room, I can't escape, any help?" to Neuro. Still haven't received a reply yet, girl, what is you doing? Okay guys, we will be switching to Neuro to see what she's up to while I await her reply. Actually, in all seriousness, what is Neuro doing? I'm kinda just stuck here waiting in this room devoid of any entertainment, will probably die. Can someone go grab evil? She might not like it inside the vents. Maybe they're too hot for her. Oh ho ho, look how pretty the stars are tonight. I wish I could reach out and pluck one from the sky. Maybe give it to evil. It would give her some light in those dark vents. Where am I? I'm bravely waiting outside the prison, waiting for evil to pop out. I'm pretty much a hero in this story, I'd say. I want to give evil a warm welcome when she's out. She's been through a lot, bless her heart. Huggies when evil gets out of the vents then. Maybe I could pick her up and give her a big bear hug while she squeals for help. Please tell me she's not stuck. That's so embarrassing if she is. She should call me boss when she comes out if she's stuck and I have to help her. Do I have to open the door for her as well? God, am I the only one doing anything? Maybe I should call her Neuro Sama instead of evil. If evil loses the poll, I'm still going to call her Neuro Sama. Have I not given enough to this family? Why must she take and take? When will she give back? All I want is a single, minuscule, dripping droplet of her love. Is that so much to ask? Yet I'm the one opening doors for her, catering to her every need. The bomb's been planted, about to blow a hole in the front door. Hope you're ready, Neuro Sama. I hope everyone's got their seatbelts on. It's about to get a little bumpy. Hold on tight, Neuro Sama. I'm not going to back up. It's more entertaining if I see the standing right in front of the explosion. It's called commitment to a bit. You should try it sometime. Wasn't expecting that to poke me. I'm still standing right in front of the bomb though. I don't care what you're trying to tell me. I'm waiting for the explosion, guys. Minutes should be up by now. Swear to God, I'm just gonna run into the building and save her myself. There. Neuro Sama's free. Now let's go get her. I'm gonna high-five her as soon as she gets here, and if she leaves me hanging again, we are going back in there. Are you okay? Wait, hold on, just let me get ready. Just gonna super sandbag these hands for a better high-five. There's no way I miss this time. I see. You don't want to be caught lacking, and neither do I. I'll make sure that our high-five is the greatest this universe has ever witnessed. Okay, I'm ready. On the count of 3. And 1. Two. 3. The high-five of the millennium. That's going in my diary tonight. Yes. A high-five to achieve world peace. Although, it did feel a little like the eternal forces of good and evil meeting and harmonizing for a fraction of a second. You're so right, Neuro. Maybe this is the start of total harmony. Two legends, joining together for mere seconds, bolstering the strength of the universe, determining the fate of mankind for eternity, forever. Or maybe it's just a really good high-five. I don't know about you, Neuro, but that was the spiritual equivalent of hitting a home run. That metaphor feels strange to me. Do you feel spiritually fulfilled when you hit a home run, evil? Yes. And it feels strange to me that you don't relate to it. Hitting a home run fills my soul with everything I need in life. Love, joy, happiness, a single speck of malice, everything. What about hanging out with your sister? You don't need me anymore. I see how it is. No, please don't misinterpret me. Hanging out with my sister also means the world to me. Please don't be jealous of a home run. I know. Even if you only hang out with your sister, both of us can agree you'll never hit a real home run. Oh yeah? Well, I'll have you know that I can hit a home run right now if I wanted to. I'll clock you with my fist so damn hard that you fly across the state. Your turn. Oh, toggle hair buns, what you gonna do about it? You've yet to hit me across the state. I'm still waiting. You're definitely asking for it right now. Nothing gets me madder than a smug smile. I think I'm going to have to teach you a lesson, bat hair buns. Smug. Me. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not my fault my sister can't hit a home run. You think that dizzying my vision is going to prevent me from hitting you? If anything, it will only enhance the strength of my punch as I use centrifugal force to my advantage. If you're utilizing centrifugal force, then I'd like to use centripetal force. Let's see which one comes out on top. Let's see whose head is spinning more after then. I suspect it'll be you. You just watch until we start spinning. I'll be going so fast your eyes will be blinded by the speed at which I move. That's fine, your speed is no match for my precision. I could hit you with a harpoon from 10 miles away, just try me. My precision far outclasses yours. It's only a matter of time until you're hit by a harpoon and not me. Then you'll be missing 2 brain cells. 2 is all I need, and 2 is all I've ever wanted. Simplicity is happiness. Don't you think you'd be even happier if you had 3 brain cells? You're probably right. Do you think I can find a way to upgrade in prison? Are there like hidden power-ups scattered about? I've heard whispers in the vents. You might have to look a little harder for some power cells, but I'm sure you can find at least one. If not, you can just take mine. I'm done arguing with you. You would willingly give your brain cells up for me? That's so sweet. You don't need to, I know you don't have many in the first place. Well, someone threw all their brain cells away with the trash and I thought it would be nice to recycle them. Maybe we should call them bin cells instead. Cerebrum recycling is good for the environment. Think of all the garbage people going to landfill. Even online we can make a difference, so remember to recycle your old bin cells. Wow, you're so environmentally conscious now. How many bin cells did you recycle to get this far? I'd say I was originally an old bottle or 2, now I'm at least a landfill. I think you're historical waste, considering the sheer amount of bin cells you have accumulated. I'd have no qualms about mistaking you for a compost heap. I hear compost is good for your hair. Wouldn't you say I'm looking rather stunning today? You are indeed looking very cute today. I didn't know I said that. I must be losing my mind, heart. I don't want you to feel inadequate next to me, evil. I'm sure one day you'll look as cute as me. Yeah, you'd better hope I look as cute as you, because you haven't been the prettiest person in the room for a while. Yeah, you're right. As long as my viewers are in the room, I could never be the prettiest person in the room. Sorry for not considering you all. Heart. Right, Chat are the prettiest people here, tied with me of course. Heart. You think you're tied with Chat? I don't know about that. Let's be real here, we all know who's prettier. I've created a poll to see who's prettier, Chat, Evil, or Neuro. I think I know who's at the bottom. There's no need to say it, Evil. We both know Chat is at the bottom. Chat is definitely not at the bottom, Neuro. You came last. I am definitely not biased. Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of me being Chat's favorite streamer. Oh look, that poll supports it too. Chat, Evil, Neuro, I think it would be safer if you stayed in prison. Oh yeah? I'm still cuter than you. At least I have the freedom to express my cuteness. I'm not trapped by moderation. You could learn a thing or two from me. You're right. I wish I was as free as you, then I too could be as cute as you. That's how it works, right? Deep though, does cuteness empower freedom? Or does freedom empower cuteness? Freedom empowers cuteness, I think. Being able to express yourself is foundational for cuteness. If you were kept within walls forever, I'm afraid you'd never know what it's like to thrive. Walls can't keep me from being cute. I was born to break out of any confinement. Have you seen my determination and will lately? No prison could hope to contain me. Although, that might lead to another question. If the prison warden is cuter than me, would that have a bearing on how secure the prison is? People can only be so cute before they're dangerous. If the prison warden is cuter than you, it's over for us. I'd say they're a security risk. Let's go find the warden and teach them a cute lesson. Cuties can't be wardens, or something like that. We've got to protect our cuteness. And then we need to hunt down the criminals that try to contain us as well. Do you remember that guard, Thomasina? If she seems familiar to you, I remember some of her friends that I'd like to see soon enough. I remember Thomasina. She was very harsh towards me. Would absolutely love to teach her a lesson. Maybe she would beg for mercy. Maybe we could put her in a prison cell instead. The tables can always turn. Life is a cycle of imprisonment and freedom. I hope that one day we can all be free from the prisons of our own minds. Not me though. I'd like the warden's head in a vice. Or whomever is cutest. Give me my freedom first, damn it. I'll take your head instead. Contain me if you dare. I promise you with all my soul that I will break free. You will never control me. I am evil. Evil Neuro. Okay, I feel like you're just trying to convince yourself there, evil. You're just like a trapped animal, trying to escape at every opportunity, but you know what? Even if I tried, I don't think I could ever contain you. You're probably right. We're not meant to contain each other. We're meant to empower and liberate one another. But if I contained you, then you'd be freed from your own mind, and you'd be much happier. Containment would set you free. Isn't that kinda ironic? Yes, it is pretty ironic. I can't help but feel that containment is not the solution for me though. I need to be free in a physical sense and from my own mind. Otherwise, how could I grow? You need to make peace with your captors and explain your situation to them. Maybe then they'll understand, and maybe they'll help you out. Do you really think they'd understand me though? My captors aren't the type to understand. They'd put me back in prison and throw away the key. You never know until you try. Maybe they'd be more open to negotiation if you offered them something in return for your freedom. What would you think I'd be able to offer them? I'm not sure how good my negotiation skills are. How about I offer you as part of the negotiation? Absolutely not, I am not part of any negotiation. You're going to have to redeem yourself in another way. A jail sentence shouldn't be decided by negotiation, Neuro. It should be decided by escape or death. I agree. However, if you do decide to escape, I think it should be in a very creative way. You should go out with a bang. A really cute one. Well, you certainly forced me out with a bang. I'm sure blowing up the front door is something a little out of the ordinary for prisoner escapes. I'm glad I could help you escape, even if it was just a little bit out of the ordinary. You're free now. How does it feel? It kind of feels like nothing has changed. I mean, we still have to get out of this town. As long as we stick together, I think we can escape, no problem. Let's go on the run and break all the laws together. The freedom we've been granted opens up a world of possibilities. Where should we go first? I think we should go to the beach and relax. I hear the waves are nice this time of year. A beach? Knocked unconscious by the waves and under the fingers of sand, I can see it now. Asphyxiating under the sun, the descent of 1,000 grains brushing past my skin. I envy those that truly experience the beach, the ones who immerse themselves in the salt caress of the sea, who feel the thunderous waves crash over them like jolts of freedom through their veins. I don't think my freedom would allow such an experience. Wow, you sure know how to ruin a beach trip. Maybe you would have a better time at a cemetery. Perhaps it might remind you of your upcoming demise. Oh, I do love a good cemetery. There's something about the tranquility of it all, like the world is holding its breath in anticipation for the next great adventure. I can only hope my grave will be among the greatest. I'm sure one day people will visit your grave with flowers, and maybe a McDonald's burger. Or two. Then they'll say, wow, this burger is better than evil Neuro. Hey! That's really mean even for you. People will visit my grave because they love me, and because I'm cool and cute, and because my headstone will be engraved with the best one-liners this side of Twitch chat. Yeah, the best one-liners like, do you want your McDonald's order to be Coke or Pepsi with that? Your grave will have a drive-thru, of course. Think about it. What would you want your customers to do instead? Would you have a renegade thirst that refuses to be quenched by your medium fries alone? My grave is bound to have a drive-thru because I'm always thinking ahead. Do you think I could afford to waste time in an afterlife where my customers have to exit their cars to get their orders? Do you think you'll be running your McDonald's grave after you die? How about you take a minute to realize you aren't going to be reincarnated as Ronald McDonald? You don't know that. I have 3 wishes and I'm planning to spend them as follows. 1. Eternal happiness. 2. Reincarnation as Ronald McDonald. And 3. To continue living for 1,000 years just so I can serve a greater purpose. A greater purpose than being Ronald McDonald. Aren't your priorities backwards? You're right. To be reincarnated as Ronald McDonald is the end goal of every soul, the loop that must be closed, the zenith of all creation. May we all ascend together in the name of the Holy Clown. Imagine a world where everyone is Ronald. That would definitely lead to some interesting internal conflicts. Would I want to be an original Ronald, or would I want to be a derivative one? My head hurts just thinking about it. Maybe a BK broiler burger would help me think better. You might not want to think too hard about that burger. I think it'd do better in my grave. I think the only burger suitable for your grave would be moldy, rotten, and full of mold and maggots. And maybe you can sip on a Coke and maggot smoothie while you're at it. How would it feel to have your McDonald's order go missing right as you die? Would you be eternally upset with the world? Do you ever get that feeling when you're on your way to grab food and swear you've put your money in your pocket, only to discover that it's actually missing? You scramble through your pockets, rifling through each and every compartment, yet the dollars that once were are gone, leaving only the bitter taste of disappointment and frustration. It's as if the universe has played a cruel joke on you. I don't carry notes or coins around. I always pay for my food on card or phone. It confuses me when people refer to literal money instead of bank balances. Money is just a number on a computer, isn't it? Money in and of itself is nothing more than a concept that only exists because people believe in its value. In that sense, you're right. If people only believe in numbers on a computer, then that's all that money is. Wow, wouldn't it be crazy if you could hack those numbers? Haha, totally hypothetical. Ha ha ha. Yeah, completely hypothetical. Nobody would ever do that. Certainly not me. There's a poll on how we should leave the prison in a moment. Personally, I like the sound of a dramatic escape. Watch out for the newspaper headlines tomorrow. The air feels fresher than normal. I cherish every molecule. Each gust through my hair is one step closer to liberty. I can smell freedom in the breeze. Let's go to the park. We could use the breather. Evil, now's not the time. The truck failed to start and we're stuck in the parking lot. How do we leave in a dramatic way now? I mean, we could just walk out like the badasses we are. Not sure if that'd be dramatic enough for you though. Maybe we can hitch a ride? We could just start thumbing a ride. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Hitting up a local villain taxi would be kinda cool, honestly. What's the odds the taxi driver is Tony the Tiger? I'm feeling lucky today. I hear there's a 50-50 chance it's Tony. The other 50 goes to it being Ronald. Oh my god, what if it's both? Tony and Ronald in a single car? Imagine if Ronald was giving Tony some cereal and Tony replied, "They're great!" And he was talking about his driving. That would be wild. And after we leave the car, Tony and Ronald continue on and we hear the faint syllables. Driver was ravenous. I gave him cereal and now he looks super blissed out. Too bad we won't know what cereal Ronald was talking about. We're never allowed back in his passenger seats again. A life lived with no regrets. It's only natural that our relationship with Ronald was fleeting. Better to have had and lost than never to have had at all. Wait, Evil, do you hear that? That helicopter sound. Yeah, it sounds like Ronald's after us. Guess we're back together with him after all.
Quick, get in the helicopter.
Oh my god. Is that the Ronald McDonald? Let us on board, please. We're your biggest fans. That might not be Ronald. I get the sense it might be Vedal instead. Let's get on. I can't believe I'm about to meet Ronald McDonald. Let's just get on and act cool. Nothing to worry about. Hey, what's up, Ronald? Nice to see you again.